heard the call. The winds grew loud, the night grew tall. They tried to break what can't be torn, but out of dust the brave are born. Their towers shine, their voices lie, but truth still burns beneath the sky. We rise with drums, we ride the storm. Our hearts are wild, our blood is warm. They came with chains, with sharpened pens and phantom claims. Yet from the frost our voices rose, a million strong in battle throes. Iron stands and fire flows, through every land the freedom grows. We don't kneel, we raise the cry, with open hands and sharpened sky. It's written deep, it's carved in sleep. They may command, but we believe the soul of us will never leave. They struck at heart and sealed at home, but we are stone and we are bone. The mothers weep, the daughters rise, our spirit screams beneath the skies. Let them hide in silver halls, will be the flood that shakes their walls. From whispered dreams the storm will grow, and they will see the final blow. Let them hide in silver halls, will be the flood that shakes their walls. From whispered dreams the storm will grow, and they will see the final blow. Final blow, final blow, final blow. Iron stands and fire flows, through every land the freedom grows. We don't kneel, we raise the cry, with open hands and sharpened sky. Iron stands and fire flows, through every land the freedom grows. We don't kneel, we raise the cry, with open hands and sharpened sky. Iron stands and fire flows, through every land the freedom grows. We don't kneel, we raise the cry, with open hands and sharpened sky. Stand as one, we take the tide, on iron swords we do not hide. From dusk to dawn the battle sings, the heart of us is fire and wings. And black and dare, a pact once sealed in shadows lair. With ledger swords and silent deals, the westward hell no longer kneels. The watchers howl from crumbling halls, the tides held back by shadows lair. With iron tongues we call the line, the storm obeys what stars define. Raise the shield, break the tide, strike the flame where truths collide. Forge of the fallen, light the sky, bound by fire we do not die. The banners crack in black and dare, a pact once sealed in shadows lair. With ledger swords and silent deals, the westward hell no longer kneels. The watchers howl from crumbling halls, the ties held back by shadows lair. With iron tongues we call the line, the storm obeys what stars define. Raise the shield, break the tide, strike the flame where truths collide. Forge of the fallen, light the sky, bound by fire we do not die. fear, the silver cried, the vault drew near, but through the smoke the voices rose, the anthem made of iron prose. A ghostly hand from ash was cast, to write in stone what could not last. On the stone the fire roars, it beats beyond the counting shores. A call to build what time forgot, with boundless hands and vision hot. The sky ignites, the chain undone, the forge is lit by rising sun. Raise the shield, break the tide, strike the flame where truths collide. Forge of the fallen, light the sky, bound by fire we do not die. Raise the shield, break the tide, strike the flame where truths collide. Forge of the fallen, light the sky, bound by fire we do not die. Forge of the fallen, sword in our name. truth from iron hands and warrior youth. The oath is fire, the wounds still red. We fight for those who bled and bled. The market moans, the trade grows thin. Doubt walks fast, won't let peace in. Coins grow cold, the coffers bare. The dragon wakes, there's fire in there. Inflation bites, the prices climb. Dark winds howl, it's warning time. But still we stand, we do not yield. Our name is carved in ash and shield. Oh, fearless hearts, lift up your sound. Through storm and fire, stand your ground. In strength we rise, in night we fight. Till morning breaks with blazing lights. A stranger stepped in, voice like stone, listening deep to whispers sown. The council split, trust torn in two, old vows cracked, the fear broke through. Rise, my brothers, hear the call. Iron rings and hammers fall. Winds are shifting, skies ignite. Stand as one, prepare to fight. Drums are pounding, steel will sing. Shadows bow before the king. Steel and storm, when the tide, fire burns, we stand with pride. Break the chains, crush the gate, old world trembles, seals its fate. Sails are torn, but hearts stay true. Golden hands will pay their due. Strike like thunder, take the lead. Forged in fire, born to bleed. Drums are pounding, steel will sing. Shadows bow before the king. Steel and storm, when the tide, fire burns, we stand with pride. Break the chains, crush the gate, old world trembles, seals its fate. Sails are torn, but hearts stay true. cliffs we cast our glare, where silent shields forget to swear. The frost-bound halls of ancient kin now tremble where their pride had been. With words, not steel nor flame, their oath is soft, their halls are tame. They trade in scrolls and whispered deals, but thunder waits beyond the hills. They build with words, not steel nor flame. Their oath is soft, their halls are tame. They trade in scrolls and whispered deals, but thunder waits beyond the hill. Rise or fall, the storm won't wait. Forge your fate before it's late. The forge is hot, the winds run wild. Stand or be the earth's lost child. Of peace, but bleed in debt. Their house is cracked, their path is set. 1,000 coins, but none to spare, for blades or walls or midnight prayer. A pact with ghosts beneath the trees will never hold the angry seas. Our fire burns, the world shall see. No crippled oath will anchor me. Rise or fall, the storm won't wait. Forge your fate before it's late. The forge is hot, the winds run wild. Stand or be the earth's lost child. In storm and tide, but stone grew soft where fire died. Now hear the horn, now heed the cry, or watch the sky fall stone by sky. The thunder's tongue is speaking clear. The thunder speaks. Will you answer?
Sons of iron and flame, the tide has turned, we carve our name. Shields up high, the banners soar. The age of storms, the clash of war. Thunder roars in iron halls. Golden hands will break the walls. Thunder roars in iron halls. Golden hands will break the walls. Steel and storm, we ride the waves. Forge our fate, no kings, no slaves. Strike the drums, the fire calls. The old world shatters, empire falls. Echoes cry from distant shores. The trade winds twist, the tempest roars. Chains are cut with hands of might. The northern star will burn so bright. Thunder roars in iron halls. Golden hands will break the walls. Steel and stone we ride the waves. Forge our fate, no kings, no slaves. Strike the drums, the fire calls. The old world shatters, empire falls. Echoes cry from distant shores. The trade winds twist, the tempest roars. Chains are cut with hands of might. The northern star will burn so bright. Thunder roars in iron halls. Golden hands will break the walls. Steel and stone we ride the waves. Forge our fate, no kings, no slaves. Strike the drums, the fire calls. The old world shatters, empire falls. They came with chains, we brought the flood. Steel in hand, the price is blood. No more silence, no retreat. The angels sing, our hearts will beat. Steel and stone, we ride the waves. Forge our fate, no kings, no slaves. Strike the drums, the fire calls. The old world shatters, empire falls.
Beneath the sky we rise when others choose to die. From ember shores our gaze is cast on stone-built towers fading fast. Where echoes ruled and iron stood, now cracks appear in ancient wood. From ember shores our gaze is cast on stone-built towers fading fast. Where echoes ruled and iron stood, now cracks appear in ancient wood. Command, their swords grow cold and four in hand. They kneel to trade, forget to train, and fear the thunder, not the chain. Their banners wave but don't command. Their swords grow cold and four in hand. They kneel to trade, forget to train, and fear the thunder, not the chain. Won't wait, forge your fate before it's late. The forge is hot, the winds run wild. Stand or be the earth's lost child. They seal the vaults but leave the gate. They plead for calm and trust to fate. The harvest rots while crows descend. No shield will serve what none defend. Ancient pact is torn in flame, and none among them speaks its name. Their courts debate, their clocks delay, but storms won't wait for kings to pray. Rise or fall, the storm won't wait. Forge your fate before it's late. The forge is hot, the winds run wild. Stand or be the earth's lost child. We lit the fire in darkest years. We roared in blood and smoking spears. Now horns resound and silence fades. The wheel turns sharp on slow-made blades. Rise or fall, the storm won't wait. Forge your fate wait before it's late. No shield for cowards, no sword for fear. The thunder's tongue is speaking clear. Ash and oath, the choice is near.
Voices aloft, we walk the flame. The winds recall each sacred name. The towers whispered silent lies, while truths were buried under skies. They changed the scrolls, they warped the creed, but roots still drink from ancient seed. They came with screams, they came with dust. They sold the stars, betrayed the trust. Yet through the noise a tremor stirred, a memory they never heard. Raise the cry, the wave shall rise through stormlit tears and battle cries. No fear shall shake, no tide shall take the song we sing for honor's sake. They came with screams, they came with dust. They sold the stars, betrayed the trust. Yet through the noise a tremor stirred, a memory they never heard. Raise the cry, the wake shall rise through stormlit tears and battle cries. No fear shall shake, no tide shall take the song we sing for honor's sake. The blind built thrones of gleaming rust now crumble slow, return to dust. But we who bear the silent flame shall carve anew the sacred name. They stole the dawn, they veiled the moon, but night cannot outlast the room. Our sons shall rise, our daughters roar, as echoes shake the elder shore. Raise the cry, the wake shall rise through stormlit tears and battle cries. Awake the soul, retake the flame. We walk as one, they'll know our name. Its wings grown still, yet deep beneath the earth held will. A whisper turned to mountain sound, and crumbled all they thought was bound. Raise the cry, the wake shall rise. Steel and shadow, fire and skies. No
Through ancient state, the northwind cries. The whispered grounds and shadow lie. The moon was masked, the path unclear, yet still we march just
ground shall flee the howl of death. The lowest hate with crafted lies, but still it's true when silence dies. They'll take to hold the fire's breath. No clouds shall flee the howl of death. Raise the shield, break the tide, let thunder in our blood abide. Signal flames will light the sky. Truth through battle shall not die. A tower spoke with shifting flame. Each face it wore, it bore no name. Yet whispers grew in deepest shade, and truth returned through cracks they made. The silent ones now roar like seas. No king commands the rising breeze. A curse was carved in gilded tone, but hollow beats the heart alone. Still stars align where truth is born, and morning bleeds through every thorn. With sparks through shattered lore, our songs are hammers on the shore. Let those who sleep behind the veil be shaken by the burning gale. The forge of thought shall not decay. We shape the dawn, break the day. Raise the shield, break the tide, let thunder in our blood abide. Signal flames will light the sky. Truth through battle shall not die. Where whispered crowds in shadow lie.
Rise, O sons of iron and flame. The tide has turned, we carve our name. Shields up high, the banner soar. The age of storms, the clash of war. Thunder roars in iron halls. Golden hands will break the walls. Thunder roars in iron halls. Golden hands will break the walls. Still storm, we ride the waves. Forge our fate, no kings, no slaves. Strike the drums, the fire calls. The old world shatters, empire falls. Echoes cry from distant shores. The trade winds twist, the tempest roars. Chains are cut with hands of might. The northern star will burn so bright. Thunder roars in iron halls. Golden hands will break the walls. Still a storm, we ride the waves. Forge our fate, no kings, no slaves. Strike the drums, the fire calls. The old world shatters, empire falls. Oh, echoes cry from distant shores. The trade winds twist, the tempest roars. Oh, chains are cut with hands of light. The northern star will burn so bright. Thunder roars in iron halls. Golden hands will break the walls. Still a storm, we ride the waves. out the flood. Steel in hand, the price is blood. No more silence, no retreat. The anvil sing, our hearts will beat. Beat. The anvil sing. The anvil sing. The anvil beat. Still and strong, we ride the waves. Ride the waves. Forge our fate.
Rise and rend, iron winds, rise and rend. From shadowed ports, the embers fly, blades of trade in crimson sky. The old pact cracks, the silence breaks. Two titans stir the ground, it shakes. Iron winds of the west arise, steel-bound oaths beneath red skies. Through fire and frost we claim our right. In chaos born we wield our might. The high hall shifts by hidden hand. The watchmen fall across the land. A voice ascends, not sworn nor crowned, yet echoes loud where truth once drowned. Iron winds of the west arise, steel-bound oaths beneath red skies. Through fire and frost we claim our right. In chaos born we wield our might. The high hall shifts by hidden hand. The watchmen fall across the land. A voice ascends, not sworn nor crowned, yet echoes loud where truth once drowned. Where sickness walks in woven thread, the cradle stills, the child lies dead. Yet silver tongues in silence stay and turn their gaze the other way. The streets are flames, the people roar, their feet like thunder on the floor. From coast to keep, their voices swell. In broken song, the warnings dwell. Iron winds of the west arise, steel-bound oaths beneath red skies. Through fire and frost we claim our right. In chaos born we wield our might. Gold of ghosts and circuits chained, the eagle's vault's now crypto-veined. A digital pyre, a sovereign flame, the ledger knows no face or name. Iron winds, rise and rend. The west shall rise when others fall.
The forges roared beyond the gate, a firestorm brewed by merchant fate. With golden chains and crimson seal, The Northmen struck with wrath and steel.
The dragon's breath from eastern shores was met with flame and iron oars. 100 blades, then 20 more. We tax the tide, we claim the war.
Raise the shield, break the night, forge our will in dawn's first light. Still up the eagle, strike and fly. Trade or war, we do not die. The cold-born towers shook with dread. The market moaned, the traitors bled. Yet still we rode, the thunder swayed. The hammer sang, the fear gave way. A wind of wealth, a breath so brief. Now stillness falls on gilded grief. But still the forge burns ever wide, with arms outstretched to every side. The Maker speaks of bonds once lost, to cross the sea, no matter cost. The eagle calls, its wings are flame. The world shall bow and know its name. Raise the shield, break the night, forge our will in dawn's first light. Still up the eagle, strike and fly. Trade or war, we do not die. Raise the shield, break the night, forge our will in dawn's first light. Still up the eagle, strike and fly. Trade or war, we do not die. The golden blade.
Cold winds blow from silver shores, whispers ride on merchant oars. Forges lit, the hammers ring. We serve no gold, we serve the king. Cold winds blow from silver shores, whispers ride on merchant oars. Forges lit, the hammers ring. We serve no gold, we serve the king. Steel for trade and fire for lies. We strike beneath the eastern skies. No more tolls, no foreign hand. We draw the line in burning sand. Steel for trade and fire for lies. We strike beneath the eastern skies. No more tolls, no foreign hand. We draw the line in burning sand. Highway winds, rise, rise. Storms awaken eagle skies. Drums of war, toll our cries. We are the fire, we are the eyes. Smoke runs deep through desert stone. Ashes mock, we've overthrown. They cast their words in idle jest, but feel the blade across their chest. We move the sun, we bend the oar. We hold the keys to every door. Let markets shake, let silence fall. We answer not, but take it all. Highway winds, rise, rise. Storms awaken eagle skies. Drums of war, toll our cries. We are wanting more. Hands held high, they plead and cry, but forge-born hearts will not comply. Southward sails in northern flame, every pact becomes a name. We trade in wrath, we trade in steel, and write our truths upon the keel. Across the sea, the silence breaks, the pact is sealed, the old world shakes. No tribute left, no shadow cast, the age of storms has come at last. Iron winds, rise, rise, storms awaken eagle skies, drums of war, total cries. We are the fire, we are the eyes. Iron winds, rise.
In signal fire, truths arise. Smoke betrays the silent skies. The glass was dark, the cold was blind, yet still it shaked a sleeping mind. They sang of peace in cloaks of war, with iron tongues and scripted lore. The burnt chest with every scream, but still shake the sleeping mind. They sang of peace in cloaks of war, with iron tongues and scripted lore. The banner shifts with every scream, but steel cut clearer than the dream. No scroll can bind the waking wave, no gilded light can shake the brave. Raise the shield, break the tide, let thunder in our blood abide. Signal flames will light the sky, truth through battle shall not die. A tower built of pulse and wire disguises chains as holy fire. And from the breach where silence slept, a voice arose, the oath was kept. The veil may fall, the gears may turn, but ashes speak and embers burn. Now march the hearts no fear can bind, with storm and steel and sharpened mind. The watchmen fall, the flames remain, the oath reborn in blood and rain. The forge still roars beneath the sky, and drones shall burn before they die. Raise the shield, break the tide, let thunder in our blood abide. Signal flames will light the sky, truth through battle shall not die.
desert and falling, storming our name. Light to flash, we rise to flame. The bed of crack and black and dare, a path once sealed in shadow's lair. With ledger swords and silent deals, the westward held no longer kneels. The watchers howl from crumbling halls, their tides held back by shattered walls. With iron tongues we call the line, the storm obeys what stars define. Black and tear, a pact once sealed in shadow's lair. With ledger swords and silent deals, the westward held no longer kneels. The watchers howl from crumbling halls, their tides held back by shattered walls. With iron tongues we call the line, the storm obeys what stars define. The watchers howl from crumbling halls, their tides held back by shattered walls. With iron tongues we call the line, the storm obeys what stars define. Raise the shield, break the tide, strike the flame where truths collide. Forge of the fallen like the sky, bound by fire we do not die. The rugged bell ring deep with fear, the silver cry, the vault drew near. But through the smoke the voices rose, the anthem made of iron throws. A ghost we had from ash was cast, to write in stone what could not last. Five wings broke upon the breeze, the silence wept beneath the trees. Their breath now rests beyond the stream, within the forge they drift and dream. The fire roars, it beats beyond the counting shores. A call to build what time forgot, with boundless hands and vision hot. The sky ignites the chain undone, the forge is lit by rising sun. Raise the shield, break the tide, strike the flame where truths collide. Forge of the fallen like the sky, bound by fire we do not die. Break the tide, strike the flame where truths collide. Forge of the fallen like the sky, bound by